Alright everybody, so it cut out there for a second yesterday while I was playing. The servers kind of went down, I think, or something happened with my connection or something. I'm not quite sure what happened, but I'm going to make this video a little bit longer than usual. Today is Sunday. It's going to be the last day of the beta. Oh shit. Okay, good, that didn't kill me. So that pretty much means this is going to be the last day I'm going to be able to do anything. I got work a little bit as well, so again, this unfortunately will be the last video I'm going to do. I probably won't be able to get to the PvP, but I'm assuming that the PvP is going to be the same as it was before, where you must get to Cyrodiil and then you fight other opposing factions. But unfortunately, what I don't like about the game is the fact that you really only see your faction throughout zones. I'm curious to get out of this zone just to see if we can find anybody besides Cyrodiil, but from what I understand, I won't. Okay, apparently I was supposed to talk to somebody over here. But from what I understand, it doesn't change. Can't see anybody except our faction.
Too many. There were just... The Covenant is here. They set fire to the village. Narald and I tried to protect the Earth-Turner family and the rest of the farm. Denskar headed to the bunkhouse. Ira tried to take shelter in my home. Then the soldiers set fires, laughing. Please, you have to get... You can't. Don't come back for me. Just...
Okay, collect bucket of water. Why the hell are we collecting a bucket of water? Beewee. What do you got? Where? Okay, just gotta go up to the town and grab the bucket of water, it seems like. Right? I think that's what I had to do. Maybe? Covenant Guardian. I'm assuming I have to take out this guy. Oh shit, I didn't realize it did somebody imp. Come on, imp. I need you. Oh shit, did I... Fuck. I'm in trouble. Well, this is kind of neat. I like the ability that I can just kind of do this and block while I wait for my... Okay, they're still doing damage. Summon that imp. Oh shit. To exploit, what the hell? Alright, good. Somebody took that other guard off my back. So what I do like is that, luckily, even though he blocks, he still can cast spells and do damage to him. Whereas if I was a melee class, I'm sure it would be a little bit more challenging than that. Okay, take the bucket of water. Extinguish the house fire. I'm assuming... Is this the house fire? No, it's not. It's going to be across town here. Doesn't really look like a house is on... Okay, it's definitely this one, right? Actually, there's more than just one. I wonder if there's a specific one. Alright, I'm going to just follow the arrow. It says over here, so... I'm going to go over here. Extinguish, really? I love how my face is in the fire. Earth-Turner house. Save Denskar.
The soldiers chased me in here. I thought I might burn alive. I can make it. Thank you.
Okay, complete save Denskar. Was that all I had to do? Extinguish the house. Okay. I suppose I have to do this for each individual house. Now what's kind of a little bit ludicrous is the fact that there's no way a small little bucket of water would ever extinguish a fire that large, especially if it's on a house. I understand it's an MMO and everything, but I don't know.
The soldiers are everywhere. I bet she's...
Alright, so these dialogues are pretty useless. I'm just gonna skip them. I think I have to go to another one, yep. Save Litrek. It's probably... Okay, it's gonna be in the house over this way. Unless I feel as if the dialogue is gonna be super important to some degree, I'm just gonna skip it. And in this scenario here, I'm pretty sure they're not really of any use. Just the generic, oh, thank you for saving me type of deal.
I just couldn't help it. Our kind protect me.
Okay. Save Trine Hill. Where do we go? Okay. Pick the boat. It's gonna be over this way. Just keep going straight this way. So I wonder if we come back to this village ever at all. Alright, even though it seems like I'm getting a bunch of guys to come attack me, I'm just gonna keep running. Just skip them. Save Trinhild. There's more buckets of water. Okay, so it's this dude over here hiding around the boats. Does he not? Oh.
Tirani told us to run. Yes, my father.
Really? That was it? Talk to Captain Rana. Where is she? Okay, she's in the big-ass house. So what's strange to me is I'm not quite sure why the Argonians and the Dark Elves and the Nords are all grouped up together. I mean, I understand they do have some lore and history together, but it still doesn't exactly make sense why Argonians are here.
Welcome back. The villagers you rallied are ready to move. I just wish we could have done more. You and I are going to lead the way through the tomb. The locals call it Last Rest. Dars and Sane are going to tribunal willing. I've studied a map of the tomb's layout, but I never dared.
Escape from Bleak Rock. Enter Last Rest. Okay, talk to Captain Rana.
2 switches will shut these traps off. We need to hit them at the same time.
Alright, I gotta get to the one on the far wall. I'm assuming it's gonna be over this way. And I know it's... okay, maybe it's this one. Use switch. Oh, I guess that's not it. Okay, it's gonna be that one over there. I'm just gonna make a run for it. Whoa! Oh. What the hell, were they just clapping for me?
Dars, bring them through.
Wait for refugees. Zeg the Knight. What am I... do I go over there? Save Brend. Wait for refugees. I'm not quite sure what I'm really waiting for. Maybe I go here? Last? No. Okay, I'm just gonna go back this way. Because I don't... they're not coming out. I don't know what else I'm supposed to do. Right? No? Really? I have to stay in here? What am I waiting for then? I wonder if there's something I have to trigger. Maybe I have to talk to somebody over this way. No? Why am I just pointlessly waiting? No. Captain Rana?
This won't take long. Patience, friend.
Really? I just... wait? This seems a little bit odd to me. So, in the meantime, I suppose we just wait. So I'm curious, how many of you guys are going to be getting the Elder Scrolls online here? Do you guys like what you see so far? What the hell was that? That was creepy, that laugh. I wonder if we just have to wait for a certain amount of real players to get to this point, and then maybe something happens. It's kind of what I'm thinking, but I don't really know. Can't we go this way? There's got to be something that I'm missing. I cannot imagine just standing here. There's got to be something that escapes. Is there anything? Players, objectives, locations, journal. A strange woman came up to me, save Brend. Is that what I have to do? No. Wait for refugees. Rana has disabled the traps and summoned the refugees. I should wait for the refugees to reach safety. But there isn't any refugees coming. Man, what a shitty way to end the beta. Really not liking that we're just waiting. I mean, I guess I understand it's part of the MMO sort of thing, but I don't know, that's a little bit ridiculous. This is still the starter zone, and I don't feel like there's any real purpose for us just waiting? I mean, there's not anybody coming. And they're all just hanging out here still, and I can't even do anything about it. Yeah,
I wouldn't have thought those milk drinkers would leave their cozy taverns to come down here.
What? Come on.
I'll have to get this wound seen to then. I'm going to need my sword arm.
Okay. Really? Alright, this is ridiculous. I mean, I understand it's beta right now, but why can't I? Alright, I have to log out to get away from that guy's face. I hope that maybe I just had to re-log in order to fix what seemed to be broken. Alright. Oh no, they're still there. Luckily I got away from that screen where I wasn't able to get away from that guy's face. Okay, so this is ridiculous. Now, I had to relog in order for me to find... Okay, talk to...
So many dead because we need a leader. I need you to unlock a door deeper inside.
Wow. I mean, I understand, you know, it's beta and everything, but... that was ridiculous. I was waiting there for no reason. I had to relog in order for that to actually go through. I mean, I get it, it's a beta. But still. I don't know. Unlock the door for Rana. That's cool looking. Almost looks like Odin or something. Alright. Get down to here. I'll search his bookshelf for any... nothing that I could really use. Where is this door? Lucy Quiver. I feel like I'm in a maze right now. Okay, good. I'm almost there. So this door is locked? Oh, I guess it is.
This way.
Where the hell did she come from? Oh shit, this way too. Okay.
We're almost out. I'll unlock the door at the bottom of the stairs.
Open the door. Lower halls. Use the switch. Is the switch just over here? Alright, I'm gonna summon the imp. And I guess I'll do that to him. I don't really know what that did. I think it's supposed to stun him or something. Open the door. Let's get on over to here. Last rest. Come on, open the door. That skeleton looked like he saw me. Okay, she is.
The cove should be just beyond this door. I'll go on ahead.
She's just chilling in the snow, you know. What's up? Okay, I think I missed something. I'm assuming these are all the refugees. But it says for me to go right here. Can I go out this door maybe? Yes, I can. Okay, I just have to leave last rest. I just had to wait for the refugees to get on through. Talk to Captain Rana.
Hello.
Hello. Hello, Governor. Wow, this is a really, really tiny ship. Wow.
Our shellback friend here will get us to safety. I fear the Covenant would intercept us if we...
Talk to Captain Rana. Wow. I kind of wish I started in this place. This place looks a lot cooler than Skyrim area. Looks like something from Morrowind.
We're here. The village, we sprint. If we act quickly, we might be able... Go to the watchtower. I'm going to rally. Get to the watchtower as soon as you
Alright,
can.
I'm just kind of skipping the dialogue. I just kind of want to get through as much as I can. Okay, here's Hucknir. There's Doggy. Started if by sea. Get to the Dalmora Watchtower. Alright, Bleak Rock Village. We are definitely in Morrowind. I want to check out the map real quick and see whether or not we can see a little bit farther as far as where we're at. Okay, I gotta stop moving. Okay. Does it show? Okay, so we are over here now. Near Stone Falls. In a remote location of Balfoyan. So I wonder what these locations really are all over the place here. Are we actually able to get to them or not? I mean, I'm sure I would find out more if I was able to go progress through the beta a little more and actually purchase the game. But
I've lost my family. There were scary noises in the field. Of course.
right.
Thank you so much.
Finding the family, I don't exactly want to do that right now. I just kind of want to progress with the main quest line. So again, I mean, one of the best selling points about this game, I think, is the fact that, I mean, it's enshrouded with Elder Scroll lore, and the game looks absolutely phenomenal. But unfortunately, that might be the only thing exactly going for it. I mean, it's just that subscription fee that really does it for me. And unfortunately, with most MMOs, if it's not going to be... Is that where we go? Yes. And unfortunately, for most games that are MMOs, it's either pay to win or subscription fees, and it's kind of a pick your poison. And usually I would actually say the $15 subscription kind of thing is a better deal, because at least you get to enjoy the entirety of the game, whereas a pay to win model, you pay way too much money for what you're looking for. Way too much. Okay, I had to go here, but okay, it must be in this watchtower. Right? Really? Is that it? Get Kindle Pitch Powder at Fort Zarin. Where would this be at? Zoom out here. Send Corky home. Alright, it's gonna be all the way over there. I'm just gonna try to do the main quest, just to kind of progress a little bit. But again, I mean, if somebody said, here's the game for free, and you get that first month free, maybe I could give you a better opinion. Maybe. On whether or not it's worth it. But honestly, my conclusion to it is, if you are a diehard Elder Scroll fan, this is probably the game for you. And you have a lot of fun with it. But, I mean, I am, but I still feel as if it should be multiplayer. Or, not multiplayer, I'm sorry. Single player is what I loved about the game. And I feel as if the way that it's set up now, I don't know. I don't like the MMO aspect to it. I'd honestly probably rather have this be its own separate world, perhaps. Something different that's not exactly the same as Elder Scrolls. I feel as if it's not necessary, I suppose. And I'd hate to bash the game, but that's just how I feel. But that's probably because I've been playing Elder Scrolls while it's single player for many, many years. I'd rather, one thing I wouldn't have minded is if it had co-op, like 1 to 4 players and you could play with your friends. That to me would be fantastic, and that's what would make this game better for me. I'd rather not have the quests. It feels too MMO-ish to me, I suppose. Okay, I'll just talk to this person. I think that's one of the...
A moment, please. Balfoyan doesn't have much of a militia to defend it. But that's right. When a Betty or...
Alright, started unorthodox tactics. I think that's just an entirely different quest that I don't exactly want to do yet. I just want to do what I was doing here. March is proud? This is where I gotta go, right? Yeah, Fort Zarin. But anyway, yeah, I mean, if somebody gave me the Elder Scrolls for free, and I was able to play for an entire month, or, you know, in reality I would only play for like a week or two, probably, I could give you a better opinion on my feel of the game. Right now, my opinion on here, whether or not somebody who's a diehard Elder Scrolls fan, should you buy it? If you're diehard, yes, I think you should. You'll have a lot of fun with this game. But don't expect PvP to be anything magnificent, because again, it's only in Cyrodiil. It's basically a battleground, which in turn kind of is more or less like a MOBA, and you can't exactly just have battles on the streets or like on the roads, and find people and just kind of go to battle with them. I'm gonna talk to this person.
Need a blade? I hope not. I don't have any to spare. I'm fresh out. Bit of an accident in this. Check the dockyards. Laneem just offloaded a fresh supply.
Sweet. So I do understand the need for fetch quests, kill quests, and the like in MMOs, and I know Skyrim had those. That's kind of the entirety of what Skyrim was. But again, maybe I just don't like the MMO formula. Maybe that's my issue. And I just feel as if it feels. I gotta go the other way. It feels forced to me. There. But again, if you enjoy MMOs, if you enjoy the Elder Scrolls, this is definitely for you. If you don't, if you enjoy the Elder Scrolls to some degree, I really wouldn't recommend it. Because again, you're paying $15 a month. And if you don't make that much, even if you do make that much, you probably could just wait for Bethesda to create the next Elder Scrolls single-player game and lose yourself for hours upon hours in a single-player version of that, rather than paying monthly for this. And I don't know where I'm going. Okay, I gotta go this way. I don't know where I was going. But anyway, I'm just trying to make this video the last one and a conclusion to what I've seen and played. I also have played the beta previously to this, and I did PvP in that. In this one, I'm not going to be able to get at the PvP aspect, so I'm a little bit sorry about that. And I feel like I already came out this way. Where the hell am I supposed to go? Strange. Oh wow, I gotta go way far away. I mean, I understand MMOs need to do something to fill up the time on the questing aspect, which I wish they didn't. Part of me wish, for an MMO setting, I understand there's the level to like 1 through, on average, like 50 to 60 levels. I feel as if Rift, I don't know if you guys know of that MMO, did a fantastic job of their leveling and questing system where you're able to do like participate in rifts and have fun with other players immediately as soon as you start up. And it was nice to get away from the regular rigid questing system that you have to do in most games. Where this one unfortunately has that questing system where it's fetch quests, kill quests, and I'm sure there's like dungeons. Again, I haven't gotten to that point either, and I'm sure they're fun, I'm sure they're fantastic, but
hello.
I still got the feeling that questing is going to be the fastest way to get to the highest level, and my question is in-game content for this game. That is always what makes or breaks MMOs. If you have nothing at the end, you have nothing for the game, at least in my opinion.
Looking for rations. Keep going down the river, friend. Every raiders in Balfoyen. Take the Kizuth. She's a crafty one. Very well.
Alright, head to the signal fires. I wonder if they're close. Okay, good, they are. But, as I was saying, endgame content is what makes or breaks a game. And usually the ones that have the $15 month pay thing per month are usually the ones that have the best ones. It's not always true, but it usually does better than the ones that are free to play. Because free to play are very dependent on hoping. What failed? Follow. Oh, I didn't realize I had to follow the person. Oh man, I'm getting sidetracked here. Okay, I gotta go back to this person. But again, I mean, if I were to give this game a kind of statistical number as how good it is, based upon my impressions from the prior beta. Alright, let me find this person before I keep talking. Okay, they're over here. Based on my previous impressions, I feel as if the game probably would get... Why can't I talk to you?
You look... I feel... Oh,
okay, how could I... No, I wasn't even supposed to talk to you. Damn it. Based on my impressions, here it is. Is out of 10 or 5. Out of 5, I'd probably say 3 out of 5. Out of like 10, maybe 6 to 7 out of 10. It might go higher depending if I were able to play it longer. if I had more time with it, if I was able to explore the endgame content. But considering I'm not, and going based upon the beta itself and the prior beta, that's what I would give it. It definitely has character to it, and it definitely has the ability to be something great. But again, I just wish that that $15 a month subscription model would go away. But that's essentially what makes a game good or bad usually. If they don't have that, there just isn't enough content patches. There's just not enough content to do at the end game level. But I do wish there was that dungeon system I have done, and it's fun, but I don't know. I suppose I just wish there was more to do to get away from that questing, grinding kind of feeling to get to the final level, because if you've played Skyrim, you don't feel that way. You don't quest, well, at least to me, at least, and to many other people I think, you're not playing Skyrim to level up. You're not playing Skyrim to say, I'm going to be level 100. I mean, sure, there's people that will, okay, this guy's trying to fuck me. Alright, somebody got it. You're not trying to get to level 100 right off the bat. That's your main goal to do, like, say, for instance, the Alduin questline, to do the Civil War thing with the Nords and the Aldmeri Dominion. You're not getting to level 100 to do all of that, to find out about that or participate with that. Whereas this game, I'm sure, will dwell upon that you have to do that, and that's what I don't like. I wish you could do that at any level, anytime you please. But then that also ruins the aspect of MMO, and that's why I don't think Elder Scrolls should have really ever went in the MMO direction, because now you have to kind of play by the MMO rules of you must get to this level in order to participate in this kind of endgame stuff. But what if you want to do that at level 5? Because you can, and you should, because that's how the Elder Scrolls has always been set up. But you can't, because it's in a rigid MMO kind of thing. So it kind of...
Malfoyan is under attack.
Oops. Where have they gone?
They've gone to
Bleak
war.
Quest? Tell me what happened. Should I get it for? I understand.
I know it's a hard choice, but you must. I don't know. I want to think. I trust Captain. I did.
Okay.
Turn here.
Again, sorry, I'm skipping the dialogue. I'm just trying to show you guys as much as I possibly can. I'm probably going to end it here in a couple minutes. And with that being said, my couple final thoughts on the game is it really is good. Visually stunning. The idea of instancing dungeons where you're able to pretty much do anything you want, have fun with it, you can have people in them with you, and there's, just like all the other MMOs, there's the giant list of achievements that you can get if you're into that. There's pets, there's mounts, there's all of that, there's tons of good stuff. But I just wish it wasn't in an MMO, or yeah, I wish it wasn't in an MMO setting for the Elder Scrolls, because I feel as if the way that the Elder Scrolls goes shouldn't follow guidelines of a rigid MMO system, where you must get to this level in order to participate in this. Because, as I mentioned just minutes ago, you don't have to do that while you play the Elder Scrolls, say Skyrim or Oblivion. You can be a really low level and participate in it for the last couple quests of the game, and still do them at a low level. You may struggle a little bit, but you still can do them. Whereas this, I'm sure you can't. You have to be level 60. I'm not sure how high level you can be.
You game. Thank you. It's going to be. I want you between the. You have the heart of his.
Alright, the Covenant.
Hello there.
And then as far as like the story goes for the game, it seems okay to me. I wouldn't say it's exactly the greatest. I wouldn't say it's really fulfilling, but it's good. It has some depth to it. But again, I think the biggest killer for me is just the rigid MMO system of it all. Alright, I don't even know where I gotta go. Zarin in peril. I think that's supposed to rhyme. Alright, I'll come over to here. See what we got. Alright. This thing is so weird looking. Mount. Close portals. Oh, that's what I'm supposed to do. I saw some portals around here. There's one. Wish I could jump over that. But, again, for those of you that are definitely into the Elder Scrolls, I would really recommend this game to you. If you're just a fan of the Elder Scrolls, and you're on the fence about it, and you enjoy playing other games other than just kind of one game only, I probably wouldn't recommend it to you. Because if you've played Warcraft, if you've played some other versions of MMOs, a lot of it's the same here, unfortunately. And I don't think it's going to change with any MMO. I'll always hear about there surely will be an MMO that changes all MMOs and the format of all of them, but I don't think that there really ever will be. Because to have an MMO, you must have what I'm doing right now. Closing portals for some I mean, I know why I'm closing them, because it's part of the quest. But what if I don't want to? What if I want to go do something more important that feels, I don't know, more important in the story of the Elder Scrolls Online here? I can't. I have to do this to get to the next one.
The south gate. Linscar and Lintrek are in over their heads.
But with that, guys, I cut the video here. I hope you guys enjoyed the short time I've had with the Elder Scrolls beta. I hope I helped you in aiding whether or not you want to purchase the game. If it wasn't $60, I definitely would have purchased the game. Well, I shouldn't say if it wasn't $60. If the $15 a month subscription fee was lifted for maybe 2 to 3 months, I know that's steep for them to do, then I'd probably purchase it and then really give it a good idea whether or not I would want to keep subscribing to them or not, because I'd need to get far into the game, and with my life I'm not able to just get it in a month and then power level to 60 and then give it a real decision. It would take me a lot longer than that. So that's the reason why I won't be buying it, but it will definitely be interesting to watch the Elder Scrolls Online progress, and if they lift the price on either the subscription or the initial purchase, then perhaps I will buy it at some point, and maybe I will play it. But for now, guys, I hope you enjoyed this, and I hope you guys keep interested in some of the series that I'm releasing, and I'll see you there, guys.